Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. On this video, we're going to be taking a look at XRP. This was requested by one of the viewers of the channel. So I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, jumping into the weekly chart, starting off with the weekly chart here. So we do have a support zone that we've been holding here since February of last year. And we just landed on the zone at the end of January, and we had a bounce off of the zone. So each time you come and land on the zone, you have a bounce to the upside. So as you can see right now, we are running into the 20 EMA on the weekly chart and the 55 EMA on the weekly chart. We still haven't printed a bearish cross, which is good in my opinion. Obviously, the yellow line is the 20, the 55 EMA is the red line, and once the 20 crosses below the 55, that is a potential indicator that you are going to enter a bear market, because after we've had those crosses on the weekly chart for Bitcoin, you had entered a bear market, and we still haven't had that on the Bitcoin chart. You know, some of the altcoins do have a bearish cross on the weekly chart, but as long as Bitcoin doesn't have, I think we are good to go. So obviously getting above this resistance at 85 cents over here is very important. 86 cents, almost 85.5 cents basically. And that is the 0.382 Fibonacci level over here. Obviously, we're waiting for some bullish news from the lawsuit against SEC, and it does seem like Ripple is going to take the W here, and SEC is going to take the L, and that will be great for the entire crypto market cap, whether you are an XRP supporter or not. It will benefit the entire crypto market, and it can actually ignite the bull market. If by then we haven't continued on with the bull market, that XRP lawsuit can definitely help us grow, in this market. So look out for that. Obviously, you can look for a resistance at this, as this white trend line over here is gonna get us rejected back down potentially. We've had one rejection over here, second rejection over here, third rejection over here. So potentially you're gonna run into that area, have a nice move back to the downside over here potentially, and then get above that resistance, back tested as support, and continue on, because this is a bullish pattern over here. We are in a symmetrical triangle. The closer you get to the apex, the more potential there is for a breakout. And usually these breakouts are very strong, especially for XRP, especially with some potential bullish news like that. We could be looking at $4.50 before the end of the bull market for XRP. And that is minimum. That is what I think XRP can get to minimum. Obviously, above that, we have $7.64. I don't know if we can go that far, but we'll see. All depends on the news. All depends on how overextended the bull market is going to get. Now, jumping into the weekly RSI over here, as you can see, we are pretty neutral, sitting at the index of 46 almost. And this white trend line is from the daily chart, so ignore it. We're going to jump into the daily chart just in a second, but on the weekly chart, it's still good to enter. Still good to enter right now. We are potentially going to bounce off of this support here at the 0.236 Fib retracement at 70 cents. So look out for that support zone. If the Bitcoin pullback gets a bit nastier, we can definitely bounce off that support level. Now, jumping into the daily chart, so we were about to print a bullish cross on the daily chart, and as you can see, we're pulling back down to the 20 daily EMA. If you start losing that, I would target the 70 cents support zone that I just talked about. As you can see, we had a nice big candle over here for XRP, a move of 22% in one day, which is pretty massive for a top 10 crypto. But I did post on Twitter the XRP chart I think a week ago, around about that time, and I did say that we should be targeting the 20 EMA on the daily chart as support. And as you can see right now, we're almost losing that. So if we start losing that, we have an EMA squeeze, and an EMA squeeze is basically when the EMAs come together and they have a bounce, basically they bounce off of each other, and that could be negative for the price action of the XRP. But obviously the price action is king. All the indicators do follow the price action, obviously, but that EMA squeeze is something that we are potentially looking at over here. Now let's jump into the daily chart and see what's going on over there on the RSI. So as you can see, we broke through this resistance level at 46 on the index, and that is a support level that I'm looking for a bounce. So look at this area. if you see yourself come back down to that area, that's a great entry point for XRP based on the RSI, even without looking at the price action. So you have multiple rejections from the zone in the past, and that just adds more value to this resistance line, because if we are going to hold it as support, that's going to be very bullish, and we can expect another leg up from XRP. But you can see that each time we had a move to the downside, we didn't hold this level as support. Over here you lost it over here, and here you had actually a bounce off of that area. So yeah, an important area over here for XRP, just have that in mind. And if we take a look at the Fibonacci retracement over here, you do have the golden ratio above the symmetrical triangle at $1.17. So that's an important level that we need to break through in order for us to be more confident that we are going to retrace to $2 over here, which is the swing high of the Fibonacci retracement. Because if we end up retracing all the way down, all the way up to the golden ratio and getting rejected from there, that is your potential dead cat scenario, okay? Because the golden ratio is the most important Fibonacci level out of them all. And if you break that, backtest it as support, you're looking at that retracement to the previous local high at $2. And after that, once you break the swing high, once you break the first fib level here, you're looking at $4.55 as your technical target. As always, guys, you all know that once you break the first fib level, you're looking at the 1.618. Now let's jump into the Binance chart for the 4-hourly view. Jumping into the 4-hourly, you can see that we do have a different Fibonacci setup over here with the swing low back in January 22nd, with the swing high here February 9th, and we're landing on the golden ratio here. As you can see, we've had a bounce off this area previously at 75.5 cents, and we're potentially looking for a bounce over here as well. So this could be a crucial area that we are going to hold. If we end up losing this, then I do think we are going to end up coming back down to the 0.5, and that is sitting at 71 cents. The 1.618 here is at $1.25, and that is only after you start breaking this swing high over here, which is the first fib level. So that is something that I'm eyeballing. We are also potentially printing a hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hourly chart, because the RSI is already printing a lower low, but the price action still isn't. So if the price action bounces off from here and doesn't dip lower than this low, then we are having ourselves a hidden bullish divergence, which usually ends up with a nice move to the upside. But if we start losing this Fibonacci level, this golden ratio, then you're invalidating the hidden bullish divergence, and that is not something that we should be targeting. We just had a bearish cross here on the 4-hourly MACD, so we are in a confirmed downtrend at the moment. But the stochastic RSI is something that is very positive in my opinion, because we are oversold here on the 4-hourly chart, and this is a great entry point in my opinion based on the 4-hourly chart. So look for some nice entries here for the XRP token. Now that is pretty much it, guys. If I missed out anything on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Feel free to join our Telegram chat, our Discord server. We do have great communities in there. And feel free to check out our Patreon, which is a great way to support me and a great way for me to give back to those who support me. And feel free to check out my second channel as well. I just started my second channel, and I'm going to be uploading some gaming videos over there. And if that's something that you're interested in, feel free to join and subscribe to that channel. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.